What's going on, Silverback Gorilla Pack? It's your boy KG, and today I'm going to be coming at you with another firearm review of my collection. Now, today's video, as you guys can see by the title, the Beretta 92Fs. Now, this amazing firearm is issued by the military, and this is a certified military firearm. Amazing gun, my personal favorite. As you guys can see, open barrel design, very smooth, very amazing steel. Man, this thing is lovely. Very big barrel. Now, what made me really like this firearm is really just the design of it itself. I mean, just look at the amazing matte black texture to it, the amazing steel. I know that this big, fat, wide barrel with the open barrel slide is amazing, very reliable. You know what I mean? It helps prevent jams and stuff like this. And I mean, it's just a very reliable gun, and you know that when the military issues it, when the military and the police certify this firearm and they use it themselves, then that's when you know it's a reliable firearm. I mean, I really just like the physical design of this firearm. As you guys can see, it has a big wide barrel through the open cut slide. The barrel extends through the side of the slide barrel. And yeah, man, it's just a very nice color, matte black, like I said, very reliable, 9mm. And I love how it looks once it breaks open like that. It just looks like a very nice gun. Looks like a John Wick gun. And the Beretta logo on the side looks very badass as well. It just all looks so clean. So when I just saw this at the gun store, I said, man, I really got to have it because it just looks like a nice gun. I mean, look at it. This looks like something that John Wick would be using. It has a very nice long barrel. Like I said, the open design on the cut of the slide is awesome. It looks very badass. It lets you see the actual barrel. You just have to be careful on sliding this thing back and cocking it because, you know, as you guys can see here, there are some slide grooves right here. Now, this is where you could, you know what I mean, kind of tug it. It helps you kind of get some grip on it and slide it back to check it or to load it. Or it has two angles right here. It has a nice thick cut angle right here. You could grab it from the front as well. Just cock it back that way. Whatever you find easier, but because it does have the open cut slide, people do grab it from the middle like this as if it was a Glock, and they do end up pinching themselves right here. When the slide comes back, they always end up pinching themselves on the way back, so be very careful on this open cut design. But like I said, as long as you get it from the grips back here or from the front angle, you should have no problem with that. All right, my people, now onto the actual design itself, the review of this beautiful piece of steel. Like I said, this is a military certified firearm, military issued. Very good, very nice gun. Like I said, look at this beautiful open barrel design. I love this. This is actually what made me want to get the firearm because it looks very clean, very badass. It's like a John Wick gun, but it's a very powerful gun, as you guys can see here. It is clear firearm. Physical check, visual check, clip is empty, just to make sure. Yeah, man, I mean, look at this beautiful gun. As you guys can see here, it says the M9A1 with the beautiful grip right here of Beretta with their awesome logo. Amazing piece, ambidextrous safety right here. Right under the decocker as well. As you guys can see, safety on. All it will do is deactivate the trigger. You could pull it, it won't do anything. Once you take the safety off, that's when the decocker will slam. Now, amazing firearm. The disassembly on this, if I can remember, is quite simple. Now, I believe that this one, like most and all Glocks, you have to actually pull the trigger and then pull the slide back, release the pins, and then it'll slide off completely. But for this one, since it is military issued, it does have a separate mechanism. Now for this one, all you have to do is, I believe, let's see, push this button right here. You guys see this button? This thick button on the side, you push this, which is going to release the pin right here. And then you swing this lever open, which is going to open the slide and your ability to just, you know, pop it off. Now you press this, see how this pops out? That allows you to move this down and boom, your slide will just pop off just like that. Here is the Beretta grip, amazing logo, plastic, like I said, but here, all beautiful steel. The slides, the big decocker. This has a very big trigger guard. I mean, like, look at this size of this trigger guard. If you are wearing gloves, thick gloves, you will have no issue putting your finger through here anyways because of this huge trigger guard. Look at it. And as you guys can see here, the mag release button, that is your mag release. Unfortunately, not ambidextrous, but you have the option to flip, whether if you are left-handed or right-handed. Now for the actual slide, the Beretta slide on the 92Fs. Very long slide. I mean, look at this. This barrel is a lot longer than the Glock. As you guys can see here, on the Glock, you do have an extension of the barrel from the actual guard slide. But for the Beretta, as you guys can see, it sticks out significantly more, which just shows the power and the size of this barrel. Beautiful white sights, 2 in the front, and then 1 on the very, I'm sorry, 2 in the back, 1 on the front of the barrel. Amazing. And just like any other firearm, the mechanics are pretty similar. You have your spring and your barrel. Now, there's obviously tension on this spring, so to minimize that, all you gotta do is pull the spring back and pop it out of the guard, like so. And like, I forget, this thing has a lot of tension, so it just flew out of my hand. I forgot about that, but here's the spring, but the pin actually flew out of my hand. I'll go get it right now, but yes. And then after that, all you could do is wiggle out the barrel, like so. Very big, meaty barrel. Look at that thing. That is a nice barrel and a nice slide. I love the design of this firearm. Very nice steel. As you guys can see, very clean. I like to keep my firearms very clean after every use. Love this metal. I found my pin. Now, I forgot about this specific Beretta. It does have a lot of tensioner on it, so, you know, you do have to be careful with that. But, I mean, this one does have 3 components, just like the Glock and all the other firearms, but when it comes apart like this, it does look like 4, but all you got to do, put the pin on either side of the spring, doesn't matter, and then you get your barrel. Here are your 3 components. This is what it looks like when you take it apart. Your barrel, your spring, and your slide. Now to put it back, to assemble, slide your barrel, just like so, through the front, slide it back, it's gonna drop. It's gonna come at an angle just like this, but once you slide to the back, it should drop like that. Make sure it's slid all the way back. And you guys can see here the scratch markings from the spring. You guys wanna make sure that the spring stays within that little market. Now you're gonna have to squeeze this spring all the way in. It is gonna be tough. That's why you kind of don't want the clip to come out with the spring, but shit happens, you forget, like I did, and it shouldn't be that much. You see, it just pops right in like that. See how it's out? All I gotta do is pop it in, like so. Very easy. Like I said, make sure the spring hits on this guard. That's where it hits. And boom, your barrel, your spring, and your slide are back together. Not just like any other firearm. On the grip, you're gonna have slides. You're gonna have 2 guards on each side. That's what you use to line up the slide with the firearm on these hooves. Once you line those up, just slides right in, just like this. Now with this one, like I said, because of the Glock, it'll normally just latch on by itself. But like I said, this one has a lever. So once you guys do slide the slide all the way back, that's when you guys have to switch this lever back in place, and that is what's gonna lock the actual slide. So that is different than the Glocks, you know what I mean? But I like that. So slide it in like this, and flip your switch. You heard it lock right there. And now we'll just do some safety checks. Yep. Trigger disassembled. Safety off. Cocker good. Nice. And just like that, we're back in business. Now for the time that y'all been waiting for. Let's shoot this baby. But yeah, man, you guys already know that Kiwi's Custom Guns hooked your boy up on this firearm. They always hold guns for me because, you know, if I see a gun that I like and it's not in stock or they don't have it or whatever the case is, they will find it for me. They will order it for me. And if it is the last one, they'll even hold it for me. Like, let's say I'm like, hey, bro, I can't get it now, but I'll put a layaway and I'll buy it next week. But you know what I mean? They did hook it up. And, bro, this is an amazing firearm. Every firearm that I have, if I don't physically like it, then I'm not going to buy it. You know what I mean? And this is an amazing firearm. I physically love the design. I mean, come on, look at it. Like I said, everything that I just mentioned previously is the exact reason why I bought it. It's very ergonomic, you know, ambidextrous safety, the decocker, the very big wide trigger guard, the open slide, the big barrel that sticks out. Even the disassembly mechanism is amazing. Everything about this gun is very reliable. It's very real. It's very nice. It's very hardy, you know, very hard steel. And man, very clean. Even after all these times that I've used it, the slide feels like butter. There is just no reason as to why I don't like this gun. Physically looks cool. Reliability works amazing. The military uses it. The police station uses it. The color, the matte black, looks badass. The design, badass. Reliability, no question. I mean, come on. What else could you ask for in a firearm? Now, I know you guys are going to hate me because I was actually supposed to shoot this. I'm out here reviewing a couple guns and I was going to shoot this for you guys. But guess what? Your boy forgot the magazine. Yeah. Bro, I had all my guns and all this ammo. Like, I have everything set up. But I was on the phone on my way out and I was just distracted with a couple of other things. So I forgot my magazine, bro. I brought the gun, I brought the ammunition, but I forgot the fucking magazine. And I forgot my fucking magazine because I have my Glock, you know. Oh shit, you know what? Chat, I fucked up. I forgot all of my mags because I have my fucking Glock right here. Like, you guys know, this is my go-to. This is always gonna have ammunition. This is always gonna stay with me. I don't have to worry about that. But for all my other guns that I have stored away, bro, I completely forgot my magazine on this firearm. And now that I'm telling you guys this, I just remembered that I forgot my XD45 slides as well. This is my XD45 that I was going to show you guys. I was going to review my Glock 26, which I did. I just reviewed my Beretta 92Fs, and I was going to review my XD45, but I forgot my damn magazines. But check it out. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Now this, I might as well show you. I might as well show you now. Fuck. But this is my XD45. Look at this beauty. 45 caliber, as you guys can see here. 45 ACP. Now, talking about big barrels, take a look at that puppy right there. That's a 45 barrel right there that you're looking down at. Now that's a big boy. I love this firearm. I'm not gonna review it right now. I'm gonna do a video of it separately. Well, you know what? I will do a review. I will do a review, but it's gonna be its own video, so stay tuned for that. So, anyways, yeah, big shout out to Beretta. Big shout out to Kiwi's Custom Guns for hooking it up. Like I said, I love the Beretta 92Fs. I really do recommend it. Very amazing firearm, very reliable, very available, certified by the police, certified by the military. They use it, so you know it's reliable. Like I said, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everybody, stay strapped, stay blessed. Always use your firearms safely. Always use them responsibly to secure them separately from the ammunition. Be responsible, be respectful, and stay strapped, stay blessed. Get jacked, get money. KG out.